Hey guys, I'm back for another episode of GITV, and what I got in front of me is a Classic Army KM10, but this one has the ECS system installed in it already, so let's get into it. First thing I want to touch on is the externals of it. It really hasn't changed much from the previous KM10. Still the standard 10-inch key mod rail up front, 10.5-inch barrel, standard Troy style iron sights, standard crane stock. The only difference on the external features of the gun is the new pistol grip that comes included on the Nemesis and Scarab line of guns. This is a very comfortable grip, I really like it, and then it does also have an easy access to your motor as well. So you don't have to have a screwdriver on you, you can just click the little tab and it pops right open. It's not where all the magic really is happening, is internally. This guy is now hosting the ECS trigger system from Classic Army. So as you guys see in the shooting video, I can program it to be safe semi 3-round burst, 5-round burst, full auto, 3-round full auto, 5-round full auto, semi, and you can do that all from the trigger system. You don't have to make any modifications to the gearbox. You don't need to plug in a separate controller. You can do it all straight from the trigger, and I really do like that feature because it's fast, and it's actually a very snappy trigger response. You can see how quickly I was trying to shoot, and I actually was trying to lock the gearbox up, and I just couldn't do it. The MOSFET prevented that from happening, and this is actually a very good performing gun, and I do really like the new system that Classic Army has trickled down all the way down to their entry-level guns. And then in addition to the new ECS system being added, it still does have a 603 Type R barrel, rotary saw hop-up unit, wire cut gears, low-res wiring, and they actually did remove the little MOSFET that was in the buffer tube. Now it's just a single straight wire going through, so you have a lot more room for stick-type LiPos, as well as any other batteries that you would have to put straight down the buffer tube. It's much more convenient, and I do prefer it without the MOSFET in the back. Now, if it were my gun personally, I would put a T1 optic red dot on the top. I would have a Night Evolution flashlight on the side, just like I have my Novetzke setup. Now, how would you guys set up this gun? I know this is a pretty streamlined gun, and not every single person has the same thought process as I do, but tell me how you would do it. You know, whether you have this one, the Delta, even standard EC1, EC2 series, what would you do to set it up? Would you try to keep it a more traditional look? Would you try to go for a more high speed look? Just let us know in the comments below, because I'm really curious to see how people will build this gun out. And in conclusion, that is our quick overview of the Classic Army ECS nylon fiber series. Now, personally, compared to every other starter gun on the market, you know, Classic Army was just in the mix. I wouldn't say there was one clear head and shoulders gun above all the rest, but now that they're going to be including the ECS system in their nylon fiber guns, still within that starter budget price, I had to put Classic Army above everyone else, just due to the fact that I could not get this gun to lock up under pretty much any circumstance. I was feathering the trigger, trying to get it to lock up, and I just couldn't do it. The new trigger unit in there, it's incredibly snappy. The follow-up shots are almost instantaneous. There's almost no trigger reset, so to say, so you don't have to let off the trigger at a certain point. There's no mechanical feeling in it. It's just ready to go shot after shot, and there's just nothing else on the market right now that can give that same kind of trigger response without spending over the $200 number. I think the next closest gun I had with similar trigger response would be like the ARP9 or the Predator series from G&G, but they'll start at $210 for the gun alone. And this one, you're still getting a battery charger in the package as well as a high capacity magazine. And for the price point you're paying, I truly do believe there's nothing better than this on the market right now. Heavily consider the new ECS system nylon fiber guns from Classic Army. They are, in my opinion, superb above all other starter guns at the moment. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of GITV. My name is Michael, and I'll see you on the next one.